Just another plane, right?
Not exactly.
Hey there guys, it's Mary, and today we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Dominion Quetzalcoatlus. If this were part of the previous line, this would be the Mega Dual Attack or the Dual Attack range, but I'm not entirely sure what they call this range for Jurassic World Dominion, so yeah. Now, interesting to notice that this is actually the second Quetzalcoatlus Mattel made for the Jurassic World toy line, as there was one released for the Jurassic World Dino Rivals line, which always looked interesting, but I never got a hold of it, and I'm kind of disappointed that I never got my hands on it. But when Jurassic World Dominion was announced to be featuring a Quetzalcoatlus, I decided I was going to get that figure. And I decided to snap this one up as quickly as possible because I knew this one was going to sell out pretty quick in comparison to some of the other Mega Dual Attack figures which are likely which aren't dinosaurs or pterosaurs in this case, from the movie. So there's that. This figure is unfortunately pretty much stuck in this position in a flying pose. You can't pose it so that it looks like it's walking or anything. It didn't come with a stand either, so it's kind of just sitting there. I have seen some people on Instagram who have made custom stands for this thing, which is pretty cool, but I don't know. Like the other dual attack figures, it comes with a pair of gimmicks. There's a button on the back, which will make the wings flap, and then there is get this and show this off. There's a button on the belly here that when you press it, the beak snaps open. Unfortunately, because of that fact, you can't really pose the wings. Well, up and down, you can't really pose the wings. You can pose the wings, but they don't really like to stay locked in one position. It also has that weird wing articulation that some of the other pterosaurs from this line has, where the wing joints can be split open like that. That just looks wrong and painful, so I'm not going to do that. The legs can move a little bit, but there's no real point to it. The neck is capable of movement. The neck does actually have some posability, but this guy's head is so big that actually keeping his head up like that is not an easy thing in the world. Easiest thing in the world. The neck can also be moved from side to side a little bit. Finally, the beak can open, obviously, but you can't make it stay open because it's part of the gimmick. Movie accuracy compared to the Moros that we saw last time, this actually does look quite a bit like the model that appears in the film, so that's decent. And if you're one of the people who cares about the DNA codes, I'm just trying my damnedest to make this guy stay in a position where he doesn't look awkward. But the DNA scan code, there is one back here. I'm a little worried about that, I will admit, because I feel like that's going to break off if I keep opening that. Which will leave this guy with this big flap of nothing in the back. But overall, this isn't a bad figure by any means. It's definitely a pretty decent looking figure. So if you want this guy, go ahead and pick him up. He is a little bit pricey. He's one of the larger figures in the line, but overall I think it's pretty good.